My name is Tamara from Yasun, and I would like to show you our new Microsoft Teams for Jira app in action. So in this demo, you'll get good insights about our app's features and benefits for your everyday teamwork. This is a Jira issue I'm currently working on, and in order to move on, I will need the help from my team. So usually I would switch to Microsoft Teams, or I would open Outlook to send out an email. But with our app, you can now conveniently stay where you are and use Microsoft Teams in your Jira issue. So you can access our integration right here. Alternatively, you can open Microsoft Teams right here. So let's start a Microsoft Teams conversation. You now have two options. You can either start a group chat, or you can post a message into a Teams channel. The group chat function allows you to specifically reach out to a small number of people, at least 2 persons. And this might make sense if you need a private or confidential place to discuss the issue, or if you want to reach out to team members who are currently not in your Teams channel. By posting a message into a Teams channel, you reach the whole team. And this might make sense if the corresponding information you share is relevant for your whole team, or if you need additional information to your Jira issue and you're not really sure who can actually provide you with that information. So for demo reasons, I've already started a Teams channel conversation. And as you can see, some of my team members already answered back. So as soon as I post a message right here in my Jira issue, the whole conversation is linked in Jira and in Microsoft Teams. So replies from Microsoft Teams are automatically displayed in my Jira issue and vice versa. Of course, I could now join the conversation by staying in my Jira issue. Moreover, I can jump to Microsoft Teams by clicking on this link here. So let's check in Teams. And as you can see, the conversation I've just started in my Jira issue is also available right here in my Teams channel. Of course, you can access all necessary Jira issue information on this card here. And if required, you can conveniently jump back to our Jira issue by clicking this button here. Of course, I could now add additional information to the whole conversation here, and the whole chat would go on and on. But for now, let's talk about really helpful features of our app you can use right here in Microsoft Teams. So let's have a look on the conversation right here. We collaborate with our team on a project, and initially we assume to finalize the project very soon. But there's another task coming up we haven't considered so far. So this is what we can do now. We can save this information by linking the Microsoft Teams conversation to our existing Jira issue, and do it like this. You select More Actions and you click Link to Jira Issue. A pop-up opens, and I guess you're already familiar with that kind of screen. You select a project and you select the issue you want to link the conversation to. And this is Product Launch Key Visuals. And then you simply click on Link. And as you can see, our Jira bot is telling us that the Microsoft Teams conversation is now clearly linked to our Jira issue. In this way, you'll have all information right where you need it, now or later. Maybe you can also identify with a scenario like this. Have a look on this conversation here. So your team maybe lets you know that they're working on a new project and they will need your help. In that case, we are asked to set up a rough project plan on this project, but maybe we haven't heard about this project yet, or the official kickoff is only planned for next week. So just like that, there's a new task for us. But in order to not switch back to Jira to set up the new issue there, you can easily create a new issue right here in Microsoft Teams. Again, you do so by selecting More Actions and create a new issue. A pop-up opens, and just like in Jira, you fill out the requested fields. And you create the issue. Again, you can see that the Microsoft Teams conversation is now again clearly linked to our newly created issue. And additionally, any additional Microsoft Teams messages to this conversation will automatically appear in our Jira issue as well. There's also another beneficial feature you can use right here in Microsoft Teams. So imagine a colleague informs you that there are major changes on a product or process. So just like here, our colleague informs us that the installation process of our products changed. So this information is not relevant for us as a team, but also for all those team members who are involved in that issue. So nothing easy as that. you can easily link this conversation as a Jira issue comment. So you again select More Actions and select Add Jira Issue Comment. Again, a pop-up opens and you fill out the requested fields. And you add as a Jira issue comment. And just like that, our Jira bot is again telling us that the conversation is now linked to a Jira issue. So let's check in Jira. And as you can see here, the message from Microsoft Teams is clearly marked as a Jira issue comment. So this way, this information is also available for all those team members being involved in that issue. So we recommend to use this feature for major status updates, new specifications, or other important information. Of course, our app also works on mobile devices. So let me show you how you can search for and share additional Jira issues right here in Microsoft Teams. You do so by clicking on New Post, clicking on plus, and selecting our Smart Connect for Jira app. You enter a search term. You select the issue you want to share, and I would recommend to type an additional message to let your team know what they exactly should do with that issue. And you post the issue into your Teams channel. So let's have a look in Jira. This is the Jira issue I've just shared in my Teams channel. So down here, there's a notification telling me that there are already some Teams conversations existing to that issue. So let's have a check. Let's open the conversation we have just linked as a Jira issue comment. And we can now easily answer back to that conversation right here in Teams again. So I guess you already can assume what this can mean for your teamwork now and in future. Team members can work even closer together independently of the tool usage, and your team can participate in cross-tool conversations almost in real time. And finally, discussions and thus information is documented and clearly linked to a Jira issue. So have fun trying out our new app. It's already available at the Atlassian Marketplace.